Hi, welcome to Alignment Teaching, a reflective journal practice. I'm Dr. Wall, and this um, project was really important to me because as a classroom teacher for close to 20 years and a private tutor and working with homeschool students for that long, I know all about the strain of being in the classroom, and it's really difficult. And I had some minor health issues. My classroom assistant had some really intense health issues related to the stress and rigor of being in the classroom. And I don't think that our work should be that way. As educators, we love what we do. We're very dedicated to our students, and our students need us and they need us at our best. So if you are working with the alignment teaching program, this is why. This is a space for you to keep track of how you're doing, touch in with yourself, and see how your mental and emotional health is going. We're using the Alignment Teaching Journal. If you have that, you can grab it on Amazon or on my website. There'll be some links down below. You can use any journal that you are comfortable writing in. You can use any notebook paper you've got lying around. If you're not much of a journal person, but you want to think about and reflect on these things, feel free to do that as well. If your school is doing the alignment teaching program, you can also talk about your reflections on our private Facebook page. And let's do an introductory thing. What is the alignment teaching journal? So really, what we're doing is we're going to touch base throughout the school year and make sure we're in alignment with our personal values and our goals for ourselves and our students and our class. So in the beginning, we have to know where we are before we know where we're going. So we're going to start here where we're looking ahead to look back. And the way we look ahead is to see where we want to go. Where would we like for our work to be? So what you're going to reflect on in this part is try to imagine your perfect classroom, perfect school situation. Some parts of that you can create on your own, some parts you cannot. But right here, you get to imagine and be specific. What are you teaching? We don't always get to teach our favorite content area, but what would you like to teach? What are the kids doing? Are they sitting? Is it orderly? Is it quiet? Is there a lot of debate? Are they moving? Are there centers? Some people hate centers. Maybe you like them. Whatever you like, you get to write about what you want to have. What are you doing? Are you sitting? Are you leading the room? Are you showing movies or videos? Are you monitoring a creative process? Are you instructing because you're teaching something very precise and you need students to know exactly how to do something the right way or with safety? If you're teaching science courses or shop or a cooking class, there's some safety issues in there too. So what are you doing? What's your supervisor doing? Do you have a co-teacher? Do you have a mentor in the building? Does the principal or assistant principal like to drop in announced or unannounced? Are you comfortable with that? How are you interacting with your coworkers? Write all of that down. Get those thoughts on paper. What does the room look like? Is it bright with a lot of sunlight? Are the walls covered with things the students have created or posters to remind them of important facts? Do you have some plants? Is there color? Do you have art up? Either something that the kids made, something that you like? What does your desk look like? And remember, you're not thinking about what it is right now necessarily. You're thinking about what you really want it to be. After you've gotten some of those thoughts down, and that can take time, give yourself time to really imagine concretely what it should be. Then you can also kind of look back. What's it been in the past? What is it now? And how much of that do you enjoy? How much of that do you like? How much of it do you have control over? If you know what parts you can change, then you can begin to make those changes. And when you identify the parts you really can't change. You can't always pick the content you're teaching. You can't always pick which room you're in. You can't pick what kind of things you're allowed to put on the wall and when. You can't always pick your desk size or the kind of chairs you have. So some of those things you cannot control, you can still reflect on how to make them better or how to modify or use them so that they're as close as you can get them to what you would like them to be. But if we don't know what we want them to be, we can never make that happen. So this introductory part, you're imagining what everything would look like and be like if it were exactly how you wanted it to be. In the journal, you've got 3 or 4 pages to write about this. If you're using your own journal, you can use as much or as little space as you want. Some people like to draw. You might draw a picture of what that perfect classroom looks like. However, you want to express it for yourself. Get a clear image in your mind of what that perfect teaching situation is going to be for you. Then spend a little time thinking also about what it's been in the past and what it is right now. Where has it been out of alignment with what you want it to be? Keep all of that in a safe space so that you have it and you can go back to it. Again, if you're using the Alignment Teaching Journal, you have plenty of room. If your school is using the private Facebook page, I'd love to hear what your perfect classroom looks like. If you're not doing that program, leave something in the comments here below. And let's talk about what a perfect space for our content area looks like and share some great ideas. I'm Dr. Wall, and I'm really excited to do the alignment teaching program with you. See you next time.